You want me to tell you the story of...
Yeah, so here I am with my here I am with my friend Donny, who is also a Zen Effect user. And so Donny, you had a particular trip.
I did. I went to the New Orleans Jazz Festival with my mates. Every year we go out there for a boys trip, and the first people to go out were me and my law partner, and we took the available nonstop flight the Thursday before the weekend, and ended up being on a test tube of a plane. It was pretty much single seats in an aisle for a lot of it, and then there were one seat on each side of the aisle. I had the mistake of thinking that the earlier seats were going to be the most comfortable, and I had seat 1A, and there was no 1B or C. It was just me, and then the aisle, and then a bunch of bustling stewardesses who were loud and seemingly very unprofessional, and immediately was nervous sitting on the plane, and so I knew that I would have to strap in, put my headphones on, and play something to soothe my nerves.
So you really felt boxed in and
boxed in, claustrophobic, and very agitated by the noise. So I knew I wanted to have something else filling my skull than the clatter of the stewardesses. And of course, right before I do that, I hear the pilot say to me, or say to everyone, but it seemed like it was to me, that we should expect a lot of turbulence before the flight. So I was like, great. Choose the absolute thinnest plane and put me in the front seat, and we're going to have a lot of turbulence. So I chose the Zen Effect to hopefully, and I had downloaded it early on, but I never really listened to it. I said, you know what? I'm going to try this. And 3 hours later, when we pulled into New Orleans, I realized that I had never, for the entirety of the flight, pulled out of this relaxing trance that I had entered into from the very beginning of this flight.
Oh, wow.
There definitely was crazy turbulence. There definitely was a lot of noise coming from the stewardesses, but I really was playing my volume at such a high level that they became like this quiet din in the background, and I was in charge of this overall sensory input.
Yeah, so it made a big difference basically. And did it seem 3 hours? I'm just curious.
No, it did not. That's a good question. It was obviously, it wasn't an hour flight. I had the thing on
loop,
on shuffle actually. So okay. It was what I think I recognized when I heard something that was, wait a second, I've caught this one before, and I looked down, and that's why like I remembered one was E. And I'm like, wait, I think I've had E before. Yeah. So when I noticed that, I actually changed to a different one, because I think what was helping me was the fact that each of the notes, that it was, I enjoyed the fact that it was foreign to me, and that it wasn't something that I, knew was coming. It was something strange and different, and the ability to give into that was, I think, one of the relaxing effects.
Cool. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for sharing the story.
My pleasure.